I started
We can
recording
wait
again.
until she can. Okay, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
I know, it's making self-note. Because it's weird seeing, like, icons pop on her chest.
By the way, Chris, is there anything you want to bring to the table that has not been spoken about?
Me?
No, babe, Crescent.
Yes.
That's Crescent.
Oh.
Oh.
No. I'm documenting and making sure everything is going smoothly. That was my role in this.
Hey.
Alright. Good?
Yeah, I'm recording actually.
Okay.
This is the longest
But,
meeting I've had so far.
I mean, a few other people had joined. I wish I could remember the name. I feel bad I can't remember them. But, you know, they joined for a few times. There was one person that was one of Moon's siblings. I got rid of them because what he let his partner do.
Sub.
And no,
Oh,
not
you're talking
sub.
about sub?
No,
Not sub. Somebody
not
else.
Somebody else?
No,
Cypher?
no, no, no. No, this guy, he allowed his partner to join our session, and then she screamed at you for having ADD and called you a retarded slut, and I kicked her, and he screamed at me for kicking her. Remember?
When was this? This is a while ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember the dude's fucking name,
I
but
don't know the name.
Yeah, I think it's been a while
he was one
ago.
of Moon's siblings at the time. He was trying to be nice with us. He thought if he'd be nice, I'll let him into my group. But
No, it wasn't one of my siblings. All my siblings are cool and collective until you piss them off. But,
Well,
Unless you're talking about Shade Heart.
no,
I
you
can't
would not be
remember his name.
No, they're not talking about my sister, no. Shade
Um,
was
but-
not around during this time.
he works closely with Private Caboose.
No.
I feel
Okay,
like
well,
I like that. I don't like
I
that.
don't remember anybody with
Okay.
being close to somebody named Private Caboose at all.
Okay. Well,
Let me check my
anyways,
things.
I
Maybe I can find something.
I've told multiple people that my main group that I have up is private. I don't care like who joins it or whatnot. It's a public group. That one right there. You know, it just shows who's friends with who and everything like that. The group she currently has, that's only meant for me, my kids, and grandparents. Nobody has that unless they get invited to. But this one right here, that's a public group, you know. And I didn't advertise in VR chat for it. The only thing I advertise in VR chat is what I have on right now. That's it. If people want to join, that's on them. You know, hey, can I be a part of your group? Yeah, sure. Here you go. You know. And I'm sorry it seemed that I was trying to poach his group, but I had zero intentions in that. I saw what was his name?
Name? What name?
Darkmoon. I can't remember his other name you kept mentioning, but
Demise.
Demise. Thank you. I saw him as a brother, and I wanted to help
Oh.
him. I wanted to be there for him and everything. And as I tell people, I hate assumptions. They just turn nothing but troubles. Every time somebody assumes, they make an ass out of me and you. So, I mean, he's never talked to me about it. I've told him multiple times. As I tell everybody else, you know, I'm open for, like, you need to talk to whatever, you know.
So, I do have to ask, who came to you stating that 17th or Demise was doing things?
Someone.
I wish I would remember their name, but it was
Wasn't
one of his siblings.
You sure
It was one of his new right hands, as they put it. I wish I remember. It was so long ago.
Babe.
Yeah, it pissed me
Babe.
off, and I had nobody else to tell me otherwise.
Babe,
What?
I think his name began with a C.
Let me think. I'm going off the
You
information
know
I
the
have.
dude that when we were on their Minecraft server, you're talking about
I'm going
that
back to
second
the
admin?
family members of New Right Hands.
It was
The
a
family
while ago.
members. Yeah, I can read off family member names.
For
Give me one.
something.
I
something.
think I have it here.
What was it? C4?
They removed me the same damn day that Moon removed me.
I don't remember their name, but I do know that their picture was
They
a
joined,
cross.
was like, is it true Moon blocked you? I'm like, yeah. And then they blocked me and left. I haven't heard from them since.
I think I know who you're talking about. Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 users that fit that category. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Here's one person that's a good example for people that's not my fault. Yeet. That person I met through Dark Moon. I never
Oh.
pulled him away from anything.
Yeah.
Yeet. He
He came
asked
over.
to be part of my group. And I didn't recruit him. He's online right now. You can ask him yourself. I never recruited him anywhere or anything.
Yeah,
I was just looking through my friends list to see if I can remember people, but Yeet's
Yeah.
the only one I can see online I can remember.
Yeah, I know. 4-0. Wait.
Alright.
I feel like I
It can't be
know.
4-0 because that's somebody else.
No, not that person, but I know their name was I feel like their name was a number.
Yeah, it had numbers in it, but like,
Yeah.
not
I'm
4-0.
looking,
4-0
hold
is
on.
somebody else.
Not 4-0. There
Hold
was a
on.
different person. Yeah, I'm trying
Okay,
to think.
so members names from the Voidwalker family. Halo Kid.
Halo can confirm that I wasn't like pulling anybody. So can Flame.
No.
Flame only left because apparently, according to what Flame said, Moon gave him so much anxiety and fear. He felt like he was tortured over there. Now, I didn't coach Flame into joining my family. I didn't coach him to leaving Dark Moon's family.
Flame's been blowing up Moon's steam. It's funny as fuck. He's been trying to get back in a friend zone with Moon. It's been funny
I know.
as fuck. I don't understand
I know.
why.
I know why, and he doesn't want me to say. It's between me and him and her. I can't. I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, babe, I don't
So.
know the reason.
Mhm.
Why does he?
That's completely.
Well,
It's
there's been
nothing
countless-
malicious.
There's been countless occasions of Flame who was Demise's VR daughter at the time of just joining off of specific instances, and it's just weird.
Was his name?
Yeah,
Now,
I've
there is
counted
one
them
instance-
joining on Positive Claws. I've counted them joining up on other instances I've been asked to host for Demise. But yeah.
There is one instance I yelled at Moon about, and he didn't want to hear me anything about it. He just threw me off. Now, I understand Flame's condition. I get it. I don't judge him. I try to help him best as I can. But
Demise
Moon
never
was
judged
causing
Flame.
problems. Moon was causing problems with Zach. And he came to have an argument with Zach. And Flame was trying to calm things down. And it's not his fault. It's just the nature of Flame, as we gathered. And Moon completely dropped everything just to scream over at Flame and said, "Flame, shut the fuck up. We're trying to fucking talk." And I'm like, "Excuse me, you don't talk to my family that way. You don't need to be like that. You could just simply say."
I thought that was Demise.
Maybe it was Demise. He was using
No,
Espinojo
because-
account back then.
Hmm?
He was using an account called Espinojo, I think it was at that time.
Espinoza.
And
Yeah.
no.
You sure it was that account, babe?
No. After
Maybe.
when I proclaimed this account's name was changed to Espen Verimac. So
Well, it began with the E then. I know that for a fact. But yeah, he screamed at Flame for being Flame. And I stood up for Flame because there's no reason why he should have screamed at Flame for that. I mean, it's like me yelling at her every damn day for stop having ADD. I mean, not her fault, not Flame's fault. He just could have said, "Hey, can you do me a favor and tone it down? And if you can't, just go over there real quick. Thank you." That's the only time I yelled at Demise. is because of that. I didn't agree with it at all. Uh, and it was at my community's homeworld, actually. And sitting on my back porch. He didn't have to do all that. He could just did what I just showed you. But I mean, but yeah. Flame and Volts are the only ones who came from Blackmoon. Okay, Flame, Volts, and Yeet. Yeah. So,
What about Zub?
but in other servers I've joined, I mean, you're right. I do persevere. I do my job. I do stick to the course and everything. And sometimes when I'm on duty, this person's supposed to be posted somewhere, so I wait until everybody else is gone. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'll act all chill and everything. And I mean, maybe that's part of the reason why she keeps going on to me about how I'm so popular. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to run up to everybody else and say, "Go fuck yourself, you big dickhole"? I just can't. I don't have it in me to be that mean to people for no reason. So.
You can be a troll though.
The best way to explain past transgression is really past is the past. Experiences are what make people people. That's the best way to explain it. Now, whenever it comes to it, as stated. Fuck! I've already lost my train of thought. Goddamn. Okay.
What? What did they say?
Okay. So. On the topic of family members, might I read off the list of family members from the Voidwalker family? Like past
Sure.
and present?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. So, Amber, the Halo Kid, Demise, Saldrea Rosa, Shade Rosa. Those are the only current ones. Then there was one user that you knew of. He went by Dark.
Oh, that.
Oh, that guy. Okay,
Like
so
that
Halo
mind.
Halo knows that Moon's been gone for some time. But me and Halo have recognized, and we've reconnected as siblings. In fact, he is one of my allies, and he's one of the people who volunteered to assassinate Blackmoon because of what he did to her. I didn't assign him
What
or
did
anything
Moon
like
do
that.
to Lillian?
I don't remember.
No. What not Blackmoon, but Moonray. Sorry, Moonray. My bad. What Moonray did to her.
You mean,
Again,
yeah.
I don't
You mean
assign people.
Sanko? Or
No, not Sanko.
Halo?
Halo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got confused. Sorry.
Halo, and Chewie are both gunning for Moonray.
Well, you're not wrong. I know that.
So.
Sorry.
Yeah. Again, I didn't assign them to do it.
So just so that way we don't get confused, we're gonna state as Black Moon as Demise and Moonray as Moon. All right. So that way we don't get confused between these things.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you're referring to them as Demise.
Yeah, I'm not used
Yeah.
to it.
It's
Yeah.
alright.
The reason why they go by Demise, by the way. Demise is what they were before they were named Blackmoon. Demise is known for infiltrating other servers and dropping them as deemed fit. That's what Demise is known for. Demise is also known for on other platforms as an expert in espionage and an expert in basically just being a fucking asswit whenever it comes to getting pissed the fuck off. But most of the time, from what I've seen from him, he's very calm, very collected.
I just got your message, Nova. I just got it.
It's alright. It's alright.
Ugh. Bah.
Sorry to cut you off.
3.
All right. Let me see here. But as I stated to that one, I would like a chance to reconnect with him, and get back to where I was, because I had fun over there.
Anything, We'd probably have to give him the login credentials to this account, have him log in on this account, because this is his actual account. If he tells me, because he still owns the email, if he tells me, hey, look, I want to use the email for my own account, then I'll just port him over. But yeah.
I'm trying to
Demise does what
think.
Demise does.
You remember Dark?
What was
I
that?
do have in the logs here that by the end of this meeting, it will be a mutual contact.
Yeah.
So it would either be with me or a contact, or try to contact with Espen here.
Well, I've
Yeah.
already
But
been
mostly-
confirmed that I have it here in my notes as well. There should be no running of the account because the account can be traced via friendship and active worlds. I don't need a trace on this account, as Demise has stated. So when I say trace, whenever you see people in active worlds, you know how when you have them friended, you can see what worlds they go to. That's what I mean by trace. He does not want to be traceable. He does not want to be known of what world he's using, because then that can be a counter conflict. So I can't. I've been advised not to do it except any friend requests at the moment. So you would have to contact through Crescent, which Crescent, I hope you know if you did not know, is one of Demise's VR children.
Yes, I'm well aware. He told me everything.
No.
Trying to think there's any other points I had.
Hmm. All I can think of is the fact
We're
that
thinking.
no, what I'm thinking,
What?
like
We're over here
So-
thinking. If you guys can think of something else, say it. But yeah, we're thinking if there's anything else, real quick.
no, I'm just
I
thinking.
mean, there's nothing that I have unless you have something. Because, I mean, you've not really given a list of people at all if they're bringing up shit on us. Because if they are, we usually keep them quiet if that was needed. But,
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would give you a list, but like, if I knew back then that I'm supposed to take screenshots of everybody that came from Denoza, right?
Espinosa.
The Noza
Hmm?
family, yes.
Espinosa?
Okay, yeah. If
Yeah,
I knew I
it
was
is
supposed to
the
keep a
family.
list of everybody that came from Denoza, then I would have kept a list since then. But like I stated, long time ago. I mean, I'm not a good. I'll admit my memory is shit a lot of times and everything. Uh, so I mean, I can't remember everybody, but I can remember main people that came up to me from Denoza. And I keep saying this, I know, but I mean, it's not my fault.
I
You
will
can't
say
really
a lot
blame
of
me for
old
stuff that's not my
17th
fault.
members, old 17th members are, well, either back or decommissioned as of current. So
Babe,
Well,
I can't stop thinking about I'm trying to think on the person who actually was second in charge before. Like, I feel like it was like I feel like I remember their voice, but I don't
Am I muted?
remember their name.
oh, the other person that I brought in, I just now
I
remembered.
think.
And this is only because Halo, he asked me to help him build his Halo group. And Padre, I didn't see an issue with Padre at all. He didn't do
So
anything
if
to
you're
me.
wondering what happened with Padre and Demise, Padre had done something to Demise that Demise did not like at all and banned him for it immediately. The one thing was, Padre was getting lovey-lovey towards Demise in terms of making, like, sexual jokes, etc. towards Demise. Demise was like, nope.
I know that. He told me himself.
Yeah.
No
Um,
way.
but uh, he seemed pretty good, and he did exactly what was told when on duty. So yeah, I'm like, hey, I know somebody's running a Halo group if you're interested. This was off duty, by the way. He joined on me again, like everybody else in every single group I'm in. Hell, even in the furry groups I'm in. I meet somebody, they see me on blue.
So
What
the
do?
rules,
They join on me.
the rules within the Mises servers, if ever created, it literally states off duty. If you get recruited on duty, it's considered a poach. If you get recruited while off duty, it's non-considered a poach, and we don't care about it. So that's how
Right.
that's how they did things.
That's why I'm shocked to hear that I was considered a poacher because I've never done that on duty.
No, you
I
were
knew
just,
that. That
no.
was common sense.
Yeah, yeah. Well, fair. As stated, he did what he thought was right at the time, just to distance. If that makes sense. And that's what he did. He distanced, stopped all communication, went dark. He did that to a lot of other people too.
He
So,
wants to talk. Babe. Look.
oh, I thought you meant like PTS as in like PTSD or some shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I wanted to say that that's the reason why, like, for poaching and all that other stuff, that's the reason why I wanted to do this mini, so that way we can get the confusion out of the way.
Oh, so it's not permission to speak?
So PTS is permission to speak.
It is permission.
Yes, I know.
That's what
If
I was like. I was reading it.
I was thinking because what they was talking about, you were saying PTS and they forgot the D there. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, That's why I was like,
I would put the D if I was saying like PTSD or something.
she forgets the D sometimes too. But hey,
No, I don't. Fucking hell. I was gonna say
I'll
different
try to
reference.
automatically correct.
I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it. Sorry.
that was a joke, by the way.
Okay.
But were you going to say something?
As I said already, I just wanted to say that with the poaching and with the other things, that's the reason why I came to you to create a contact, so that way we can solve these accusations and confusion based off man-to-man contact.
As I said, I hate assumptions. This wouldn't happen if assumptions didn't happen throughout VR chat. It's one of the stupidest things that people love to do is assumptions. You should never, ever assume. Why? Assumptions always create problems. Okay, just like I don't know. Okay, this is just an example of what I'm trying to say. Let's say I assume that you're gay or anything like that because of the avatar you're wearing. That's going to create problems, would it not? It would. Why? Because I didn't talk to you directly. People do this all the time. Number 2 thing they always do in VR chat is assume. Number 1 thing is call people pedo. But I mean, that's a different story. But you can ask this one, and all my family members, I fucking hate, and it burns me with a passion, assuming. It's always better. And it shows me who's the grown-up person, not saying everybody's a child or anything, but it shows who's a grown-up and who's not, and who's willing to talk. Now, as I said into my other meeting that I had earlier, because I had an issue with another group saying that me and her are things we're not, I asked them to come to me instead of assuming. That way, situations can be resolved when we talk. That's what communication is. And I have mental health disabilities as well. And I mean, if you need somebody with you, that's why she's here, because I need a camera, and she's the only one I can trust to transfer everything I need. If you need somebody with you, fine. Whatever. But like we're doing right now, I mean, we're not having a conflict. We're having a adult conversation and everything, So I hate assumptions. When somebody I have a problem with, I try to assume they ridicule me as a child when really I'm trying to fix it versus gun each other down for no for no reason. So yeah.
You okay?
All right.
Babe, you okay? Aww.
Sorry, chest pain.
Do you need to take a break?
I'm good. I got water in front of me.
Is there any other topic? Because I will say we are running time short due to it being almost, for us at least, being 3:39. At 5 p.m. I have to go attend, combat hold.
I think I've said everything. I think. Like I said, if you guys have anything else, I don't see anything. So it's fully noted that like I haven't done or said anything to do with. I'm sorry, I forgot again. Demoja?
Their demise.
Demise.
Demise. Sorry, fuck.
It's all
Sorry.
right.
Yeah, but I haven't said or done anything that has to do or connection to demise or anything like that. I back then I had an idea there was a hidden group or anything like that. He'd mentioned it to me multiple times. We've had private conversations. There's stuff he told me to never say to anybody else or to certain individuals, and I still haven't. Most of them I've forgotten, but yeah, I tried, and and this was like before me and her became a thing together. I mean, she was around and she knew that there was something there, but meaning between me and Demise. But yeah, I tried, and I guess from what you're telling me, he let his mental health overthinking take over and shatter something.
Essentially, he backed himself into a corner, from what I know at least. And then from there, moved forward and rebuilt himself again. So, yeah.
I'm getting EP. I'm trying to focus.
Well, I mean, I kind of wish he would just, come to me and be like, hey, I mean, hell, everybody else had conflict with. They've been coming right back on fucking stacks, to be honest, The only person I said fuck you to is Moondropper. Hell, even one of my old siblings, he came back with a full apology. Yeah, no, Dropper tried apologizing and I told him go fuck himself.
And you said something about someone else?
I'm talking about Senko, babe.
Oh yeah, he did go apologize. My brain,
Okay.
I'm getting EP. I'm sorry.
I know, but you have to stay awake for one more. We have one more after this at like 6. Remember?
I know we have to do the ally meeting.
Yes. But yeah, I kind of wish he would just, he would have just, swallowed that gut and fight and all that stuff, and thought, hey, maybe I'm just overthinking, But I will say this because I know, he wouldn't do that unless somebody else is there with him. I would be the first one to apologize on all the stuff I have said to him. I was just frustrated and pissed off. He would throw somebody like me aside.
I have to pull certain notions. I'd have to send certain things to him. As stated, I've got some of his equipment over here. I'd have to mail it to him. Other shit. So, for instance, the modular. When you first met me when I had this account, I was completely mute. Remember? I was talking through, yeah. So what I would have to do is I would unplug the Go XLR I was sent and mail it back to him because it's his. He's not been using it.
Well, if you didn't say those if you didn't say those lines that I recognized right away, I probably would have not recognized you. To be honest. The bombing of the local orphanages, and that's why I ran up to you saying, "Does it compel you?" I was trying to make a joke, but yeah. And you're like, yes, it definitely does. I'm like, I know you.
No,
there's 3 people in the family that does say that.
Actually, no, there's 17. Well, actually, the whole 17th says that. Goddamn.
Well, yes.
Not all the 17th, not all the time, not as much, but I meant like the 3 people that says it like almost every day.
Yes,
Yeah.
I realize that, but there